Okay, so we had back-to-back higher value for the past 3 days. Then yesterday we attempted to sweep the value but couldn't get it there all the way, then rejected value, and then we started one-time framing down after the B period. We had a few inside periods, but then we kept one-time framing down, slowly dripping lower, taking the low from Friday, and then close at the low end of the range, right at the 20-day point of control. Now overnight we were just trading down here, and then we had the CPI report. We ripped higher, squeezed some shorts, tested above yesterday's high, and then started coming down, retesting that previous break. See how we came right to that retest, to that break, and now we are again starting to see some buying, a little bit, not too much yet, but some buying. So when I started writing the note, I started writing it before that CPI print, and I said that I was interested in seeing how yesterday's half, to see if that was gonna be resistance, and yesterday's half is at 78, and now it's becoming support. So that's an area that I'm gonna be watching, kind of like my line in the sand to see, long above, short below. We have a little bit of a low volume area here, so if we hold this swing high, which is very close to that yesterday's half, I'm gonna lean a little bullish to see if we can retest the overnight high and yesterday's high. If we lose it and we start trading in here, this area is gonna be choppy, and then I'm gonna be watching for yesterday's value area low and yesterday's low to be broken. If we hold below it, then I'm gonna be looking for shorts into that overnight low, this low from Thursday, and then see if we can test value for this session from the 8th of July, which we left this untested point of control, untested close, and we have that that low volume node that we keep seeing that acts as support so far, right here. So in this area I will be looking for bounces, and if we lose this area, the target becomes 74.95, which is the low end of that weekly pivot and the 90-day point of control. If we are able to get back and test these highs and break above the highs and hold above the highs, then I'll be looking for a retest of that last week's highs and then a little bit of a squeeze above it. But I think there's a chance that we just stay in this area, which in my opinion is going to be a little bit of choppy. In Q had a gap that hadn't been filled, and yesterday it filled it. Now we're holding above yesterday's high. So in Q is looking a little bit stronger in that sense, and but we still have this same as ES, a little bit of a high poor structure above. So I don't know if today, but in the next few days I'm looking for this to be repaired. crude has been ripping higher, and that is probably not good for stocks, because that means that the conflict is still not resolved and still issues there. So oil higher is not good news. 90 is that high volume area that I had mentioned. So if it keeps going higher, that's gonna be the magnet, the 90 area. And if we all of a sudden we get news and we have a deal again, 74 and 70 are the areas to watch. Gold had looked below 4,000 last night, and then look at this move. It moved 80 points, no, 100 points up. But still inside this area, inside this distribution, like about 250 point range. So plenty of opportunity on gold. I haven't been trading it, but I traded it a little bit the other day. But 40-40 still that magnet, 40-80 also a high volume node, and then 41, what is it? 41.35 is the other area to watch on the upside. And still keep in mind that we have a bunch of earnings coming up tomorrow and the day after. Today we have more Fed speaking at 10 a.m. Fed wash. And no, sorry, that's tomorrow. Today we do have a bunch of Fed speakers and scheduled for 12:40, 1 p.m., 1:30, 2:55. So also Trump is meeting with Iraq's Prime PM at 11:15. So a bunch of market movers to keep in mind. And all tomorrow we have PPI, core PPI, crude inventories, and jobless claims on Thursday. All right. Good luck.